Good afternoon, guys. Dwayne Lazar, Triple Nickel Trapper. I wasn't going to do a show today. It's January 19th, by the way. But some of the things I've been saying happened last night, so let's go have a look and I'll show you what I mean. I've been out today setting up power rams and things. Wasn't expecting much, but I've got the deer in here kicking my power rams over. Actually kicking my snares out. They did the same thing to both of them this time. So if it keeps up, I'm going to have to put a tree over top of them so the deer jump it and the fox and coyote wolves go under it. But yeah, we'll walk through here. There's a part where I want them to go straight. And I detour through here. They won't go through there, but I will. I showed you those little rat traps yesterday. I got this turned around again. Get in from this way. Nice little choke point. I've caught several dogs in there before. Nobody's touching this. Not a track. That's okay. They'll find it. They'll get hungry when it gets a little colder. Come in here. Here's this little weasel trap I showed you about. Nothing there last night. But I set another one here. And the reason for that is I put one of my Fisher pole sets here. See the cover over top of it? Keeps them from coming from that way. Trap as close to the bait as you can get it. I use some of my fish oil on there. She's ready to bark. I set a couple of these up today. Not here, both of them, but I've been setting traps for the day. I want to give you guys some better shows, so. But yeah, if there's any fisher here, they'll come up here. And that's what they'll see. Fisher aren't afraid of traps or scent. So I made them up with my bare hands. But I was telling you yesterday how well these little traps work. But I only they weren't even out for 24 hours when I checked them yesterday. I just wanted to do some pole sets, but basically that's how they work. You see that bait still there? He didn't have much of a chance there. I'll pop him out in a bit. But I want to show you, remember when I told you those cubbies, how I put a big piece of bait in there so they got to fight with it to get it out? Because they will walk right by those triggers without even touching them. So, but right next to that one, if you can see this, I'll get right in here. He's almost got that bait right out of there. And that's probably what set it off, was the bait, not him. Whoops, what did I do? I'll just pull him out. I don't have my selfie stick today, so you're going to see fingers. I'm sorry about that. He's a nice big one. But as you can see, he had that whole muskrat with him. That's what set it off. Oops, sorry. I'm not filming. I just wanted to show you that. Not too much else happening. I'll make these up and get back to the truck. I'll talk to you in a bit. Oh darn, you're running in my pocket for about 30 seconds, so sorry about that. I wanted to show you this. We're all made up again. Waiting for the next one. Bait's right in the back. Little window back there. They're not as afraid to go through if they can see right through it. I wanted to show you this other one over here. Got that meat right in his mouth. He wasn't going to let that go. Couple little weasels today. I can reuse that. Pull it out of his mouth. Reset that. Okay, I'll try and shut you off and hope you stay off this time. I'll be right back. All right, we're set up again just like that. It's dangerous for little guys like this, these traps. They're It's not very cold out, so they're not real stiff, but beautiful little furs. Thought you might want to see that. Take you back to that far coyote snare, wolf snare, or whatever you want. Check this box on the way. I never looked at it yet. Well, it's still ready to roll. Nothing in there. Just the bait. All right. Yeah, those little boxes work great. They're good for mink and marten and pretty much all of the weasel family. Keeps the magpies off your bait. It's nice out. I get to wear my runners, so I'm not carrying those 8-pound boots around. Okay, we set that loop back up. I'll get nice and close. See it? No chin stick here because they'll come through there head high. Looking ahead to the opening. Sure is a beautiful day in Saskatchewan, Canada. Beautiful. I'm going to skin that badger today, get these weasels on boards. He sure smells like skunk still, but lots of fresh deer track in here. Oh well. Not a total write-off today. I was just going to set traps, but I swung by here just to double check. Would have been a pretty easy meal for something if I would have left them in there. So yeah, we're getting more traps out all the time. I'm not even sure what I got out. I'd have to stop and think about it, but pretty soon, if I don't have a couple dozen right now, I will have even better shows. Still got a bunch of power rams I plan on throwing out. Oh. All right, we're heading back to the truck here. We'll call that a day. And maybe get a video skinning that badger and these weasel. The badger smells pretty bad, like I said, like skunk. I don't want him in the house. So I might be skinning them in the trapping shed. Oh, that's a lot of walking. I'll just throw these little guys up here. I'm not going to be Mario Andretti all the way home, so. All right, guys. See you later.